Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brennan. If you don't know me, you should definitely click that subscribe button if you'd like. So today's gonna be a little bit of a different story. It's gonna be more of like a story time, and it's a funny one. First of all, I just want to say I'm not making this video to like bash Sephora or their makeup artists. I love Sephora, obviously, and I think they have so many amazing makeup artists there. It just so happened that the time I went to get my makeup done, my makeup artist was having a little bit of an off day, let's just say. It turned out pretty interesting, to say the least. I honestly think this is a hilarious story. I will still go back to Sephora. I will still get my makeup done by Sephora. So backstory. When I became Sephora VIB, at the second level, there's like Beauty Insider, VIB, VIB Rouge. I'm not VIB Rouge. I got this little card for a free makeover and I was like, cool, sick. Like later that month, it was my boyfriend's birthday, and for his birthday, I'd gotten him tickets to see Kevin Hart in Toronto when he was doing his What Now tour. I was like, okay, so instead of doing my own makeup, why don't I just use this free makeup gift certificate and go get it done. I call in, I make my appointment, all's wonderful, blah, blah, blah. I show up the day of wearing no makeup, of course, because I'm going there to get my makeup done. I'm not gonna wear makeup. I walk in, someone greets me at the door, and she's super nice. I go to the back, and they always like wash your face, which is nice, I guess. So they washed my face, and that girl was really nice. And her makeup to look really good. But she wasn't the one who actually ended up doing my makeup. They brought me to a different girl. And when they brought me to her makeup to look really nice too. She was pretty young, like she's probably my age, I don't know. But her makeup looked really good. She had really nice wings on it, everything. So I sit down in the chair, we talk, she asks what I want, and I show her a picture. I'm going to insert the picture right here. So as you can see, it's like a super bronzy, smoky, like Kim Kardashian, classic Kim makeup with a lot of eyeliner and mascara, but she's obviously wearing fake eyelashes. But it's all together like a bronze look. It's a very nice bronze look. First little red flag there was she was matching my foundation, and they have their whole like Skin IQ color, everything, and every time I go with their Skin IQ, I'm like a different number, which is fine. My skin changes, so that makes sense. So she matches me and she goes back and grabs like a few foundations. I'd mentioned to her previously that I liked NARS Sheer Glow and Too Faced Born This Way for my skin. I think it works really well for my skin. She goes back and she gets this really like the most expensive foundation I think she could possibly pick. It was one of the YSL foundations, and I was like, hunty, I am a broke university student. Like, if you're trying to sell this to me, ain't happening. So anyways, she puts it on me. It's white. Like, it is white. This was in the middle of June, so I was my dark color. Oh, like, is there a different one that maybe I could try? And she's like, oh no, well, this is the one that matches your skin. You know how sometimes when you wear the wrong color foundation, there's an orange line from your face to your neck? I had a white line. There was a white line from my face into my neck, and then I was like, okay, cool, well, like, maybe just add some bronzer after, it'll look cool, it'll warm it up. And she was like, yes, exactly. I was like, okay. So she does the foundation. It's pale. I don't say anything because I'm just like, I can put more bronzer on if I want. I can fix it up. The actual foundation is very nice, had a very nice finish. It was just not my color in the slightest. Also, it was very, very pink toned, and I am not pink toned in the slightest. Like, if anything, I'm cucumber toned because I'm olive, I'm green. It's moving on. I'm easy going. It can be fixed. It's not the end of the world. So next, about to start the eyes, and this girl whips out the Naked Smoky. If you guys have seen the Naked Smoky palette, like, there's some bronze colors, but it is not a bronze palette by any means. I feel like the Naked One palette would have worked more for what I wanted, but maybe that's just me being a little picky here. So she does my eyeshadow, you know, it's looking good, it's looking great, got a nice transition shade, working well, until this girl whips out the gray. The gray from the Naked Smoky. There's no gray in that makeup I wanted, hon. There's no gray in what I wanted, but that's fine. It's fine. So she keeps going and she keeps applying my makeup, and I could see this just going downhill real quick. First, she literally put gray eyeshadow up to my eyebrows, and I'm not just like talking like a little here, a little there, what I have going on today. I'm talking like, and it was not symmetrical, like, at all. One eye had like a nice little thingy thing, and then one eye was like this, and I was like, alright, it's fine, it's going good, it's perfectly fine. So at this point, I think she's done the eyeshadow, and I'm looking in the mirror like, and I know what you're thinking. I could have spoken up, and I definitely could have, and I definitely should have, but I'm not gonna make her redo the entire eyeshadow and be like, please get a different palette, you chose the wrong palette, you don't know what you're doing, I wanted bronze and you've given me gray. It's just not even in the same realm, not even in the same like village, not anywhere the same, but it's fine. Perfectly fine. So after I have my nice cool toned gray smoky eye going on, which there were shimmers in the crease by the way. I don't know about you, but that breaks all sorts of makeup laws. So now it was time to do the wings. This girl's wings looked amazing on her. Her wings were sharp as heck. They could cut someone. So I was like, okay, redemption time, redemption. Do my wings good. I know you can do it. I see it on your face. This lady, let's call her Marla because I'm tired of saying this girl and lady. Marla takes a nice little kohl pencil, cool, maybe she's talented, she can do sharp wings with kohl pencils, and draws two thick lines on my eyes. Now, I don't know if you can tell, I don't have the biggest eyes in the world. They're slightly hooded, they're very almond shaped, they're kind of weird. So maybe that's why, maybe I just have a weird face and this is all my fault and I'm just being complaining because my face is hard to paint. Maybe. This girl does these thick lines, these black lines that pretty much cover my entire eyelid. I love a good black eye. I do. I love it. And when she goes to do the wings, one goes here and one goes here. I'm not joking. It was an L. So now that I'm looking like a lopsided Franny, I just gave up. I was just like, let's just let her finish. Like, this is free. It doesn't really matter anyways. I'm just gonna go home, maybe I could fix it, maybe I could salvage this, I can like add a little more, take a little away, I could fix this. So it's time to do the contour, the bronzer. So she goes and she gets this Sephora brand contour little wheel, and I'm sure it's great, I'm sure it am, but this specific one had a gray contour, very gray, a pink contour, or a pink blush, very nice, and a highlight color, very nice. I think it'd be great if you put the little gray contour on, put some bronzer on top. So she goes in with the gray, does these little stripes going down, little stripes, little there, and that's it. And she leaves it having these racing stripes down my cheekbones. Like, I know I want to look chiseled, but so now that I have my broken butterfly wings, my racing striped cheeks, she moves on to the blush. But I'm like, hey, like, could we put some more bronzer on maybe? Like, I'm just looking a little pale, just a little pale. She's like, yeah, sure. Takes the gray, puts more gray on. No, not bronzer. There's no bronzer. That's not bronzer. So I'm just like, it's perfectly fine. This is hilarious. It's enjoyable. I'm just gonna sit back and get my makeup done. It's perfectly fine. And if things couldn't get worse, we have the lips. Don't you worry. There's still this whole thing to do. So, for reference, this is the photo that I wanted. Nice nude pink lips, wouldn't you say? These are the lips that I got. Nice purple dark lips, wouldn't you say? I do not know if this girl just got the wrong contact prescription, maybe woke up late, she had a little hangover, but my 7-year-old cousin could match colors better than this girl. I think it's fairly obvious these colors are not the same. So we do some little lip liner, a little lip liner that goes here, a little lip liner goes there, a little lip liner, and I'm like, this is not the shape of my lips. This is not the shape of my lips. This is not the shape of my lips, but it's fine. It's fine, right? It's always fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Finally, the product is done. I'm looking fabulous. I'm feeling good. And then I look in the mirror because I wasn't really looking in the mirror this whole time. And this is what I see. Let me tell you, I didn't even recognize myself. I was like, oh, who's this? Who is this? I don't know this. Yeah, and I looked like this. I looked like an it. I did not look like a Rachel. I did not look human. I looked like a clown. I looked into that mirror and all I saw was a circus freak staring right back at me. And then Marla turns to me and goes, "You look so good. Don't you love it?" And I'm like, yeah. I'm just a little confused, Marla. I'm just a little confused because let's just sit next to each other and stare at this mirror. Did she actually think I looked good? Like, did she actually think I looked good? I just want to know, Marla. I just really want to know. Did you look at that makeup and go, one of my finest pieces of work? Or did you look at this makeup and go, LOL, let's see if I can fool this girl into just walking out like this? If I could bet money on this, it would be the second one. So after I'm done looking at this horrible clown staring right back at me, it's time to leave. It's time to go. All the while, I am texting my mother, who is in this mall, going, hi, help, come get me. I can't walk alone. I'm gonna scare the children. So my mom comes and gets me. It's all good. The moment she sees me, she goes, and I'm like, and since I had a little gift card, I didn't have to pay. I just had to walk out. I didn't have to go to the cash register. Nobody saw what this girl did to my face. Nobody working at Sephora saw what this girl did to her face. Nobody saw the clown that was made in Sephora that day. Because I can guarantee, if I would have walked up to the manager and gone, she would have laughed. And she would have felt bad for me, and maybe should have offered me a refund. But I didn't pay for it, so I didn't care. And I'm not that picky to please. I am not. But when I look better walking into the Sephora at 8 a.m. in the morning with no makeup than I do leaving, there's an issue. I just want to leave. I just wanted to leave, but I had to walk through the mall to the car looking like that clown. The minute I got home, I walked it up to my sister and went, I'm a sad clown. And she died. She died because I literally looked like a sad clown. Not even a happy one, a sad clown. Needless to say, I took off all that makeup and redid it myself and ended up looking glam as heck and went and saw Kevin Hart and all was good in the world. That's basically the story of how Sephora made me look like a clown. I honestly think it's hilarious. I think I look hilarious, and I think it's sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself, honestly. Like, those are just some prime photos that I sent to all of my friends that day, and they had a good laugh. I hope you had a good laugh because I can't fathom what happened. I don't know what happened. To this day, I still don't know what that girl was on. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me rant about how my face got destroyed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more videos from me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!